Hello, my name is Thomas Lee. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Asian Pacific American Heritage Month celebration. As you know, we celebrate that in May, but today we're very excited to celebrate Lunar New Year with everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd like to recognize, of course, our elected officials in the room, Mayor London Breed, and also our other elected official family. Do you mind coming up towards the podium if you are? So we're very grateful to have a number of council generals and representatives from various Asian Pacific countries. And to get us started, I would like to introduce my fellow co-chair for APA Heritage Month, Al Perez, to introduce some of them to you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you, Thomas. Happy New Year. Gong hei fa choi. As we all know, Lunar New Year is celebrated by many ethnic groups within the Asian Pacific American community here in America and throughout Asia. So I would like to introduce, in no particular order, the following Consul Generals and Deputy Consul Generals who are gracious enough to join us at this event. Please hold your applause until the end, and I'll call them all in no particular order. So we have Consul General of Indonesia, Mr. Simon Soekarno. Is he here? All right. Consul General from the Republic of Korea, Mr. Park Soon-young. All right. Consul General of the Philippines, Mr. Henry Bensuto. Consul General from Singapore, Mr. Daryl Lau. Deputy Consul General from China, Mr. Fa Kung Ren. Consul from the Chinese Consulate, Mr. Wei Jin. Consul of the Vietnam Consulate, Mr. Tan Kang Ni. And finally, from the Vietnamese Consulate as well, Don Tang Ni. All right, thank you all for joining us at this celebration.
For the elected official family, would you like to come up to stage to join me so we can also recognize you guys? Get in the photo, Paul. So as you know, we host our annual celebration in May, APA Heritage Month, to recognize the achievements of Asian Pacific Americans. And we have, little do you know, we're a nonprofit that runs year-round to help organize this wonderful festivity. To lead us in this wonderful Asian Pacific American Heritage Month celebration, we have our founder and president, Claudine Chang, and I would like to invite her at this time to say a few words.
Thank you everyone for spending your afternoon with us here today. Every year we host this Lunar New Year reception to bring together our community partners, our sponsors, and our community volunteers. Bringing communities together is what the APA Heritage Foundation is about. Asian Pacific Americans make up 1/3 of the city's demographics, but I am sure that after the 2020 census is taken, that the number might probably be higher. I was told, and you might have heard, that San Francisco is the Asia Pacific American capital of the country. And that is all true, and why not? Yay! Because we have the best Asian art museum just across the street in the country, led by Director Jay Su and his team. We have CamFest, the largest Asian American film festival in the country here in San Francisco. And among the major civic institutions, we have the best public library with diverse programs in all their 27 branches, headed by our chief librarian, Michael Lambert, who is here today, the first Asian American to be in that position. And guess what? To top that all, and what makes this city special, I think it's about all of us. Within this diverse community, we appreciate each other, we support each other, we go to each other's cultural celebrations and traditions, and of course, in the month of May, we celebrate APA Heritage Month. This year is no different. We will kick off this month's celebration on May 1st with Mayor London Breed, and we have a whole month of programs because of all our partnering organizations. Thank you to Ashley Chang and all the partnering organizations. We will again be publishing a month-long calendar so you know what we have to offer every day of the month. We will not be able to do this from year to year without your support, your participation, but we definitely cannot make this happen without having a mayor who really embraces diversities, who really really appreciate and care about every single community in San Francisco. We have celebrations throughout the year. On this coming Friday, we will be celebrating Black History Month here in City Hall. Actually, that's tomorrow. So we really cannot be doing any better, and we really love our mayor, Mayor London Breed.
Thank you, Claudine, so much, and to the APA Heritage Foundation and hosting this amazing reception every single year. But more importantly, the work that you do throughout the year to bring communities together to celebrate not just during Lunar New Year, but APA Heritage Month in San Francisco during May is an absolute delight. And in fact, I do appreciate the foundation's willingness to meet with people in diverse communities throughout San Francisco to try and make sure that those small businesses, that those folks who are part of the APA community are included in so many of the festivities that occur so that we can support those businesses throughout our city, especially in places like Supervisor Marr's district, which are on the outskirts of the community where we know there are so many mom and pop businesses where you have the owners of those businesses that are the ones who are the employees as well and not participating in so many amazing opportunities that we have in San Francisco. APA Heritage Month is a time to celebrate the community and to bring all people together. And so today, as we celebrate the start of Lunar New Year, the year of the rat, we focus on, of course, resilience and prosperity and the things that are really important to this real time-honored tradition of really celebrating a number of amazing symbols of hope and excitement of the future. And so as we not only launch into the Lunar New Year festivities in San Francisco with this reception, with the parade on February 8th and all the other activities, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this new stamp looks like from the post office, which continues to partner with the APA Heritage Foundation on providing what I think is one of the most oftentimes beautiful stamps that they do every single year in honor of Lunar New Year. I think it's absolutely amazing. And so as we celebrate this event, as well as many other events that will be hosted at the library, at the Castro Theater, on Market Street, in Chinatown, in the Sunset, in the Richmond, let us take the time to just really reflect on how amazing this city is because of its diversity, because of its richness in history. You see that with the folks, our council generals here from so many places throughout the world who continue to work with us to build cooperation, to make sure that we have those great relationships despite what we know continue to be challenges with the folks who are in Washington, D.C., but nevertheless, our sister city relationship with Shanghai this year will be celebrating 40 years. And I think that that is a real milestone and demonstrates an incredible relationship that we will continue to build upon, along with so many of our other sister cities, to ensure that the folks who are part of this community and a part of the rich history of the Asian culture, no matter where you come from, are welcomed, are celebrated, are supported. And the census, as Claudine mentioned, is a real opportunity to make sure that everyone is also counted. So let's get the word out. Thank you all so much for being here today. For my certificates. How exciting is that? Francisco, I want to present to Claudine the work that you continue to do to really strengthen this organization and bring people together is truly outstanding. And so thank you for the work for the APA Heritage Foundation, the contributions that you make, the incredible food and bringing people together for these festivities. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I would like to ask directors of the APA Heritage Foundation Board, Scott, Irene, Jack, JJ, please join me. Irene? That's all?
Okay, look at me. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
I think a number of our elected officials would love to have the 15 seconds. Board President needs 15 seconds to say the New Year greeting. So maybe we should start with what Board President Lee to set a great example.
Thank you, Claudine. She says 15 seconds, she means 15 minutes. Well, for some of you that don't know what I just said, Happy New Year. It's really a pleasure. This is one of the more exciting events that I get to go to at City Hall. Thank you, Claudine, and the rest of you for hosting this event. It's always exciting to be here, especially knowing that this is the event that usually unveils our new stamp, our Lunar New Year stamp for the year. And I want to say one thing, I don't want to steal your thunder, Claudine, because you would talk about it, but this is actually the third cycle where we've had a Lunar New Year stamp. And I was here for the first cycle in 1992 or 92, and I was here for the second cycle. That was more than 12 years later. We skipped a couple years, and I'm so happy to be here to honor the beginning of the third cycle, which is the Year of the Rat. Thank you very much for doing this. I want to thank the USPS for continuing this effort, and to honor the heritage of the APA community in San Francisco and throughout the United States. And I want to say one thing. This is a great month. We're going to have celebrations up and down all over the place, including Chinatown, the parade, and everything else. And what I was disappointed with Mayor Bree was she did not mention my Lunar New Year celebration in District 7, where she was. And we talked about sharing cultures. She was there last year. She says, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. A Chinese New Year celebration in a black church." And we're going to do it again because it's about sharing our heritage with everybody and for them to share it with us. And this is what makes San Francisco so great. Thank you very much.
Anybody else?
Sunny Phylock. Happy Lunar New Year, everyone. I'm Supervisor Marr, Gordon Marr from District 4, the Sunset District. And it's great to be here at again, one of so many wonderful events we're going to be having here in the city to celebrate the Lunar New Year. Thanks so much to Claudine and the APA Heritage Foundation for all of your work in organizing this event and promoting Asian Pacific American heritage here at City Hall and in our city for so many years. And I did want to plug the Lunar New Year celebration that's happening in my district, in the Sunset District. It's going to be the first neighborhood-wide Lunar New Year celebration in the Sunset District on February 22nd, 10 o'clock at Jefferson Elementary School. So hope to see you all there. And at the Chinese New Year parade before then. Thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Catherine Stephanie, District 2 Supervisor, and I want to thank Claudine for this amazing event and for Mayor Breed for leading our wonderful city. You're such an incredible mayor. And I just want to say Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fat Choi, and wishing everyone just a prosperous and very healthy year of the rat. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Hi, I'm Dean Preston, District 5 Supervisor. Honored to be with you here today. I thought it was a tradition when we were in Chinatown for the Lunar New Year celebration recently, and we had 10 of the 11 supervisors, or maybe all of us were there, and President Yi spoke for us. So I was hoping that that was the tradition when we all gathered, that the president spoke for all the board members. But I just want to echo what he said and the mayor's wonderful words. It's really wonderful to be here. Looking forward to all of the celebrations with you all, and really looking forward to the unveiling of this stamp. So thank you so much, and Happy New Year.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, I'm Jenny Lamb, and I serve on the San Francisco Board of Education. And similarly, Claudine, thank you for your leadership, and to the APA Heritage Foundation for your amazing work for decades now. And at the school district, we are so excited to be able to launch the Lunar New Year. Our students and educators actually celebrated the holiday. Like, how amazing that the school district and the city is celebrating Lunar New Year and that recognition of the APA community, and be able to celebrate a time with family. And really, we're just thrilled to be able to be part of this celebration, so thank you.
Thank you.
新年快乐，大家好，恭喜发财。Happy Year of the Rat. I don't think anything else needs to be said other than that, but please come to the District 7 Ocean Avenue Lunar New Year Festival. That is this Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. There is free food, 3 different bouncy houses. The Zoomobile will be there, so there's going to be a ton of family-friendly activities and a ton of food, really good food, from District 7 residents and small businesses. So Happy New Year.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Sanni Falok, Gungai Fachoy, Paul Miyamoto, Sheriff. I just wanted to say, as we celebrate and all of us gather and go to different events, and apparently I'm going to be in District 7 also, just make sure we all stay safe. Know that I see Daryl Fong here from the police department, and know that we'll be out there to make sure everybody has a safe New Year, has a safe Lunar New Year. And also there's something else going on in the city, I believe, on Sunday involving red and gold. So know that any events going on throughout the city will be safe, and we'll make sure everyone stays safe. Have a good evening.
Hello, everybody. Alex Randolph. I serve with our wonderful trustee Ivy Lee on the City College Board. When I told my husband, who's Vietnamese, who's currently in Afghanistan serving in the U.S. Navy, that I was coming here tonight, he made sure that I say, Chúc mừng năm mới, Happy New Year, grateful to be here. Let's open the stamp.
The moment that we are waiting for, we are very happy to have Mr. Smith, Doug Smith, the acting postmaster of San Francisco. Would you come forward? And District Manager Raj Singha. Acting postmaster.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the kind introduction, Claudine. I'm honored to be here to represent the United States Postal Service as we celebrate the Year of the Rat Stamp. I'd first like to thank Mayor London Bree, Claudine, all of our customers, and the many community leaders that are here tonight for joining us here to unveil the stamp. As one of the nation's oldest public service institutions, the Postal Service regards it an honor to celebrate the nation's diversity through our annual stamp program. For more than 100 years, we have issued stamps that celebrate the cultures of people who have come from around the world, reflecting the rich and multifaceted heritage of America. The Year of the Rat Stamp we're celebrating today launches our new Celebrating Lunar New Year series, which will feature all 12 animal signs associated with the Chinese lunar calendar. Beginning January 25th, more than 20% of the world's population began to celebrate the Lunar New Year and ring in the Year of the Rat. Of course, Lunar New Year is not only one of the most important holidays of the year, it's when many Asian communities reconnect with friends, family. It's a time to celebrate with traditional foods, music, parties, and parades. The rat is the first of the 12 animals associated with the Chinese lunar calendar. A popular legend tells of the animals swimming across a river in a race to determine their order in the zodiac. The rat crossed by riding on the back of the ox, but jumped ahead at the last minute to win the race and become the first in the calendar. People are said to share the traits of the animal for their birth year. Individuals born during the year of the rat are seen as very clever, self-aware, highly social. They're considered to be diligent workers, cheerful, and very resourceful. I think we could all use a rat in our lives. Now let's talk about this year's Lunar New Year stamp. The artwork features blue because it's considered a lucky color for those born in the year of the rat. The rat mask also incorporates symbols from the Chinese zodiac. The circle on the rat's forehead represents the new moon on which the Lunar New Year begins, while the crown-like motif between its ears highlights the importance of the animal's position as the first sign in the zodiac. And lastly, the lucky color red helps connect the design elements with other holiday decorations. And as Mayor said, I think you'll agree, everything will come together beautifully. It's remarkable. It's a remarkable piece of artistry that will be treasured for years to come. As you add the stamp to your collection or use it to mail your Lunar New Year greetings, it is our sincere hope that in the year of the rat, it brings you prosperity, peace, good luck, and much joy. Now at this time, I'd like to invite our other guests up to join me in presenting the Lunar New Year stamp. Mayor Bree, our District Manager, Raj Sangara, Claudine Ching,